Greetings. So let's say we have a subgraph that's denoted H of a graph G. So we have a graph G and it has a subgraph H. And in this one we will be defining formally what an induced subgraph means. So a subgraph basically in general means that it's a graph whose vertex set is a subset of the original graph set of vertices, and for the edges the same. The edges of the subgraph are a subset of the edges of the original graph. Then it's a subgraph of that original graph. And an induced subgraph is basically as follows. We can basically sum it up in two things. So if H is an induced subgraph, so if H induced is induced, it means basically two things. First of all, the vertex set of this subgraph H is a subset of the vertex set of the original graph. And second of all, another thing is that the edges of the edge set of the subgraph basically equals the edges of the original graph. That means the edges of G, but in an intersection with basically taking the vertices that are connected from the vertex set of the subset of the vertices of the original graph, so the vertex set of the subgraph, and then choose two, meaning those vertices that are connected in the subgraph. So only the edges that are in the that are connecting the chosen vertices that we chose for the subset V of H, only those will be included. So we can see an example. For example, this complete graph on 4 vertices looks like this. And if I want to do an induced subgraph of it, just from these two vertices, I first choose these two vertices, let's call them A and B. And so the result of that would be only the A and B. And the reason is because when I take some vertices, that's the first thing, I take a subset of the vertex set. So V of H is a subset of V of G. But the second thing is that the edge set is basically an intersection of the original edges and those edges that connect only those chosen vertices in the subset of the vertex set of the V of H. So only A and B were chosen, so we can only include the edges between A and B, and that is only this one edge. So the result is then this.